attorney Chris Dumm, and thank you for watching video 2 in our series of 5 short videos on successor trustee training. So, one of the questions you may be asking yourself is, why did my parents or my loved one do this to me? Why did they make me a successor trustee? Well, let's talk about why they did living trust planning in the first place. First off, they wanted to control things while they were alive and well. Probably your loved one was the trustee of their living trust-based estate plan before they either became mentally disabled or before they died. And they wanted to not lose control while they were able to manage their financial affairs. Secondly, the trust maker wanted to control who decides and protects their family when they become mentally incapacitated. Okay, so first, control while they're alive and well. Second, control what happens when they're not alive and well. And thirdly, they wanted to control that when they did die, who got their stuff, what stuff did they get, when did they get it, and how did their loved ones get their stuff. Okay, and remember, there's all my clients know that there's 2 types of property. There's stuff and there's junk. Okay, junk is what no one wants. Stuff is what's important to them and probably important to the family and what they want to pass on to the next generation. Okay, let's get back to why some of the other benefits here. Fourthly, they wanted to make sure that their assets didn't go through probate. Or if certain things did go through probate, they did it because they wanted it to go through probate. Probate is a public proceeding, and most people don't want their affairs in the public domain. Lastly, they wanted to make sure that they controlled the total cost of their estate plan. So it may have cost more to set up. It may have been a loving thing that they did while they were alive to maintain their estate plan, but they knew that if they became mentally incapacitated or when they died, that the cost of administering their estate is going to be lower. And so they paid it forward, and they made a loving choice to try to assist you in administering their affairs if they were unable to do so. What about you? What are some of the benefits for you? Well, if you are called upon to be a successor trustee, you're going to experience what I would call increased scheduling flexibility. What does that mean? Well, if you're not going to probate, you don't have to worry about the court's docket. You don't have to worry about when the judge needs to see you or when to file a piece of paper. You may file them early, you may file them late. As long as you keep the administration running, it's running on your timetable. Another advantage is estate and income tax flexibility. There are certain types of decisions that need to be made in the tax arena, and having a living trust plan can give you flexibility in that area as well. There's also increased distribution flexibility. A client may have decided, I want to only give my stuff to whom and when I think they're ready for it. Or that our client may have told you as a trustee, I'm giving you discretion to make those decisions because I trust you. Increased beneficiary protection is an advantage. If you're a beneficiary, maybe you receive your inheritance depending on the instructions that our client gave us. Maybe you receive your inheritance in a protective trust, meaning you may get to be the trustee over your inheritance. You may get to be the beneficiary over your inheritance, but certain creditors and predators are not allowed to get to your inheritance. So that can be a big advantage for you. Finally, and another attribute that is difficult to put a number value on is decreased stress on you as well as on the family. Because if you're doing things on your timetable, you as a family member are administering family affairs for the family, by the family, and only the family knows what's going on, not the gentleman down the street. Okay, I want to thank you for watching video 2, and meet me in video 3, where we're going to kind of walk through the estate plan. In our office, most of the estate planning documents that we do for our clients is in a red book. That way it's easy to find if there's a problem. And this assists you as a successor trustee, because get the red book, okay? So we're gonna kind of walk through what is in here and why is it important in our next video. Thank you for watching.